Zhou and Cheng Lei stunning announcement sends fans into frenzy. Welcome to Star Pair TV. I'm so glad you're here. This is your go-to spot for all the latest news, exciting updates, and in-depth stories about your favorite stars. Imagine this, you're scrolling through your feed, sipping your coffee, and suddenly your eyes land on the headline that has the entire internet on fire. Zhou and Cheng Lei have just dropped an announcement so stunning that even their biggest fans are struggling to breathe. This isn't your regular couple update. It's the kind of reveal that makes people stop in their tracks, replay the video 10 times, and start sending frantic messages to group chats. At first, people thought it might be a publicity stunt, maybe even a clever marketing ploy. But the way they looked at each other, the way their voices softened, the unspoken warmth in their eyes, it told a different story. This was raw, real, and completely unexpected, and the ripple effect it's causing across social media is only getting bigger by the minute. Do you want me to also make a shocking cliffhanger sentence at the end of this intro so viewers can't click away? The night that changed everything. No one expected the 2025 Shanghai International Film Week to turn into the epicenter of one of the most explosive celebrity rumors of the year. Fans came to see glittering gowns, sharp suits, and hear about new projects. But instead, they got something far more thrilling, a stunning announcement from Zhou and Cheng Lei that has shaken the internet for days. It all began as a seemingly ordinary red carpet event. Zhou arrived in a breathtaking champagne silk gown with crystal embellishments that shimmered under the flashlights. Cheng Lei, ever the gentleman, appeared minutes later in a tailored black tux with a midnight blue tie, a subtle but fashionable choice. While both had been rumored to have off-screen chemistry due to their past collaborations, no one could predict the moment that was about to unfold. When the two finally met on the carpet, the crowd went silent for a heartbeat before screams erupted. Instead of a quick photo, Cheng Lei reached for Zhou's hand, not for a casual friendly clasp, but a slow, deliberate intertwining of fingers. The photographers went wild, and then, when reporters called them over for interviews, Cheng Lei leaned slightly toward Zhou. The Anne whispered something that made her laugh softly, her cheeks turning the faintest shade of pink. What happened next? That was the moment that sparked 48 hours of non-stop trending hashtags. We have something to share. In the middle of their joint interview with a popular entertainment channel, Zhou paused, looked directly at Cheng Lei, then at the crowd, and said, "I think tonight is the right time to share something with everyone." The reporters immediately leaned in, microphones at the ready. Cheng Lei smiled, almost nervously, and added, "Yes, this is something we've been keeping private for quite some time, but we feel like it's time." Before they could even finish, fans in the livestream comment section exploded. Words like "are they dating?" "Oh my god, it's happening," and "this is not a drill" flooded the feed. What they shared next wasn't a straightforward yes to dating rumors, but it was far from a denial. Zhou explained, "We've shared many moments on and off set, and over time, we realized those moments mean more than we expected." Cheng Lei nodded in agreement and added, "Whatever the public thinks after tonight, we're okay with it. We know the truth, and that's enough for us." It was the way they looked at each other while speaking, a mix of comfort, admiration, and something more, that had fans screaming into their phones. Social media goes into overdrive. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag Zhou Cheng Lei announcement, hashtag Zhou Love, and hashtag Zhou the confession topped Weibo's hot search list. Fans began digging up old interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, and even fan-taken airport photos where Zhou and Cheng Lei seemed to show subtle signs of intimacy, a hand brushing against the other's arm, an extra lingering gaze, shared laughter at private jokes. One viral post compiled a timeline of their rumored romance. 2023, first worked together on a romantic drama, where their on-screen chemistry caught attention. 2024, spotted having late-night hot pot together after a promotional event. Early 2025, multiple sightings at the same cafes, though they arrived separately. The post ended with the Shanghai Film Week moment, labeling it as the confirmation we've been waiting for. Reactions from friends and co-stars. Interestingly, several celebrities who have worked with Zhou, and Cheng Lei also seemed to subtly comment on the situation. One of Zhou Yi's close actress friends posted a cryptic Instagram story with 2 heart emojis and the words, "Finally." Meanwhile, a male co-star of Cheng Lei cheekily wrote on Weibo, "Took you long enough, bro." Fans immediately interpreted this as indirect confirmation. Neither Zhou nor Cheng Lei's agencies released a formal statement right away, which only fueled speculation. As one fan tweeted, "The silence is the loudest answer." The frenzy at the press conference. 2 days later, both stars appeared at a brand endorsement press conference. As expected, the media swarmed them with questions. Instead of dodging, Zhou simply smiled and said, "We already shared what we wanted to share. The rest is for us." Cheng Lei, on the other hand, added a slightly more teasing remark, "You never know. Maybe there will be more surprises soon." That single line sent the internet into meltdown again, with theories ranging from an official dating announcement to a possible engagement. What this means for their careers? Industry insiders are now debating whether this stunning announcement will impact their professional projects. Some believe it will boost their popularity even further, making them one of the most talked about on-screen and off-screen pairings of 2025. Others warn that public relationships in the Chinese entertainment industry often face intense scrutiny, and the couple will have to be careful about how much they reveal. Still, the general consensus online seems overwhelmingly positive. Fan clubs have already joined forces, rebranding themselves as Zhou Lei Forever communities. Fans are already shipping them harder than ever. Fan-made edits of their most romantic scenes have flooded Douyin and Bilibili. Some videos even mix in footage from the Shanghai event with emotional love ballads playing in the background. A popular fan account tweeted, "Whether they're together or not, the way Cheng Lei looks at Zhou, that could melt glaciers." Another comment that went viral read, "Forget fictional dramas. This is the love story I'm invested in for 2025. The future? For now, Zhou and Cheng Lei are keeping the mystery alive. They haven't said the words 'we are dating,' but their body language, their shared smiles, and that unforgettable red carpet moment have convinced most fans that something is definitely going on. Whether it's a genuine romance, a carefully planned PR move, or something in between, one thing is clear: they've managed to dominate entertainment headlines without even making a clear-cut confession. And as one Weibo user perfectly summed it up, "They didn't say it, but we all heard it loud and clear." That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more update on your favorite celebrity news and updates. Disclaimer: the following content is based on rumors, social media